Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this in your defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Warren. Looking to make a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Arroyo. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Martinez. Aiming for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Checks this down to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's George. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And sack sets up an important third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to find some room. It's Martinez. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. To throw, it's Ward. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability, great size, Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Dropping back, it's Ward. Slides a quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Dropping back, it's Ward. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The ball is loose. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the 1st half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown for the U. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Warren. Makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
set. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to throw. It's Warren. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal upcoming. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a second and goal play for the offense. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. Back to throw. It's Warren. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's George. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Pass caught, second down now. Gonna run it. It's Martinez. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring front. The offense will take over from the 29.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Loveland. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Warren. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Restrepo. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air, it's Ward. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Canes will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Warren. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hand off to the single back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pen and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
On the set.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Warren. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and that can make a play for you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Washington. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. He catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long to the 17. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Ward. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone, but the official signaling out of bounds. A huge break for the offense. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Motion now from the tight end. Defense not pressing this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Morgan. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. It's caught downfield. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this